Hello you awesome people and welcome to the last video of 2018. And I figured what better way to end this year but with a sort of a recap of this year, but with a sort of a twist where I will only tell you my top 3 updates that are sorted into categories, so it's not just top 3 of this year. It's gonna be like my top 3 best breeds that I thought came out this year, the top 3 side quests, and the top 3 feature updates, and also we will be talking about the story quests. So why just hang here? Let's just go. 2018 has been epic year when it comes to horses, and I figured before I go into my top 3, I thought that it was good to have a bit of a recap of what we actually got this year. So, in 2018, we got an updated North-Swedish horse, the Lusitano, updated Jorvik pony, Trekkiners, updated starter horse, updated fjord horse, Sony, an icy Jorvik wild, and the Clydesdale. Now, let's see which one of these that are my top 3. On third place, we have the Clydesdale. I have to say it was an epic way to end this year's when it comes to horses, to bring this giant, gorgeous horse into the game that has been on a lot of people's wish lists. And I just have to say that I'm loving the trot. I am loving all the animation that this horse is doing with its idols, and the coats are gorgeous, and I just can't believe I only have one of this at the moment, but I can believe that next year I will probably have at least 2 or maybe 3. So yeah, this is definitely my third when it comes to my top 3 choices. My second choice is the updated starter horse. I have to say that when they released the news that they were going to be updated again, I was so surprised because I didn't think it would be happening again so soon, since we only got them updated, last year, I think in 2017. So to have them updated again so soon was just epic in itself. But to see how they are now, I just feel like it is one of my favorite horses in the game. I am loving my Lelouch, even though I have now changed my starter horse for the second time. I've had 3, but now I have Lelouch and I am so happy, and he is just absolutely perfect and gorgeous just the way he is. So yeah, definitely my second best of all the horses that has been updated or released in the game. Number 1 on my top 3 list of horses that we got this year is the Lusitano. I mean, look at them. They are gorgeous in any color that you can find when it comes to them. They can do the piaffe. They are moving very graciously, although there are some gaits that I wish could be better. I still think this breed is definitely my favorite that we got this year. Probably because I have a personal connection with this breed in real life, and I just felt that this horse is absolutely stunning, and yeah, it deserves a top 1 when it comes to my opinion anyway. So yeah, that was my top 3 horses that we got in 2018. When it comes to story quests, I just can't have a top 3 because they are all epic at itself, and basically it is just one story that is just getting better and better, and I just can't pick a top 3. But I figured we could do a little bit of a recap, so in case you haven't done the story quest, spoiler alert, and jump to the next top 3 list. But first of all, we got to save Herman this year, which was so much needed. He was stuck in that container for quite a while. And some people wouldn't say that it was a story quest, but it turned out to be one, because in that quest we got to realize that GED is working with Dark Core. So that is now turning into a story quest. After that, we got to meet Rhiannon, who is behind me, who helped us and explained what a star breed is. And after that, we got to redo the Idris Circus, because he was going to play a huge part in the story quest as well, Idris being sort of an anti-hero. So that was great. We are getting so many new characters into the story quest that are amazing as usual. And but the best part was probably that we got to save little Concord here from his prison. And I feel that 2019 is gonna be just as epic. We do know that the Soul Riders are getting their revamp, and I'm really hoping that we are going to save Anne once and for all from that prison. Side quests are important to this game. It is not only a something for us to do besides the story quest, but it is also a way for us to see more of the island, to meet more people, and it brings life to your week. And every year we get side quests, and some begins and some ends. And so here are my top 3 side quests. The third of my top 3 side quests are the South Hoof Rescue Ranch. It was an amazing to build this entire place up on my own, and all the new feature that we got to see, where we could take care of the fall and the story around it and the story with you here, and the music was amazing. And so I just felt like this ranch overall was a very welcome part to this game, and I'm really hoping that it will be more of this place in the future, in the coming year. Maybe another horse that needs some more help, or maybe even a donkey would be fun. My second favorite side quest of this year was the Night Dust ending. It was an epic ending with a horrific monster, and then it all ended very well and happy and all that, of course, but the quest in itself and the chain in overall was just very epic, very cool. A lot of drama, a lot of action, and spying and all that, and I just loved it. So I'm a bit sad that it was over, and I'm really hoping that we get to continue some more quests with Night Dust and Madison in the future. On the top of my list we have the Dundle selection, and it's not just because they were fun, it was also because of the good role models we now have in the game. Sigrid here ran for Major, which is the top position here in the game, and other than that she also went into a relationship with another woman, so we have a gay couple in the game, which I just love. I feel we need more of those in the game, more variety when it comes to sexuality here in the game. So, but it's good that we started somewhere. And second of all, it was good to get that feeling of the educational of when it comes to voting and how important it is to vote if you are able to vote. So I felt that it was a very educational side quest, and a good way of show. That's where Star Stable show their position and their thoughts of who that everyone is basically welcomed and loved on your week. Before we head on over to my last top 3, which is feature updates, I want to give you some quick honorable mention of other updates that we got in this year. There's Norwegian Terrier, and this is now my beloved little Rambo. This outfit. The Silverglade revamp. The updated sound effects. And now back to my top 3 feature updates of 2018. My third favorite feature of this year is the makeup table. Here we can save any hairstyle or makeup that we have bought before without the worry of having to buy it again. I so far don't have much that I have actually bought to use, but I feel that in the future there will probably be a lot more makeup and a lot more hairstyles for me to buy, and I can switch between. Number 2 on my feature update list is the turn off notification. Basically all these: turn off group invitation, turning off friend invitation, club invitation, and especially make the location notification quiet. So this is my top. I have been wishing for this for a very long time, and this year it finally happened. I just wish that we didn't have to do it every time we logged in, that this kept being on if we checked it on, but I ain't gonna complain. This is amazing. My top 1 favorite feature of this year is definitely photo mode. I mean, how could we live before this? Is amazing, and I just feel that this... I mean, life was nothing before we had photo mode, and I just... it is the best ever. Can we just give cake to the person who did this? This person needs a reward, in my opinion, at least for 2018. This needs a reward. So that was my top 3 updates of different categories that I felt like was the ones worth mentioning. I know I left out holidays, but I didn't really know how to make a top 3 out of it because I love them all a lot. Like, it was basically like the story quest, and also I don't feel like it was I just, I don't know. I just didn't feel like I wanted to include them at least this time. Maybe next year or something. And I hope you enjoyed my sort of top 3-ish thing here that I did. And I didn't talk about the entire year in general. That I just focused on the ones that I really liked. And hope you all have enjoyed it. Before I end this, I want to wish you all a very, very happy new year. I hope you will have a great time, and I can't wait to see you all in 2019 where we continue our adventures. So other than that, stay awesome as always, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!